Okay, now let's see a question from Erudo. This question is number 1.157 from the old book. Okay, in the new book, I don't know what is the number. A chain hangs on a thread and touches the surface of a table by its lower end. Here you can see a chain hanging with the help of a thread, and the lower end is just touching the ground over here. Show that after the thread has been burned through, the force exerted by the force exerted on the table by the falling part of the chain at any moment is twice as great as the force of pressure exerted by the part already resting on the table. So when you burn this thread, the chain will start falling down, right? So when some part of the chain has fallen, the question is saying that the force exerted by the mass that is still in air is twice the force exerted by the mass that is already lying on the ground. That's what the question is asking, and we have to prove it. So now let's say that the total length of the chain is L and its mass is M. So at some time T, the chain has fallen by a height, let's say Y. So the length that is still in air will be how much? It will be L minus Y. So L minus Y part of the chain is still in the air, and the part lying on the ground will be having length Y. So if you talk about the mass, so mass of this chain lying on the table will be how much? Total mass by total length into its own length. Correct. The mass lying on the ground is having length Y. So its total mass will be M by L into Y. And the part in the air will have mass M by L into L minus Y. Correct. So now look at this. The force of pressure exerted by the part already resting on the table. So this part is already resting on the table, and how much force is it applying on the ground? Force applied by part already resting on the ground is how much? My by L into G. Simple. Mass into G. Now, what about the part that is still falling? It is in free fall. The chain was initially in free fall, and the chain in the air is still in free fall. So they have acceleration g downwards. Okay. So, and since this part hanging in the air, still in the air, has fallen through a height y, so speed of this part will be how much? Speed of this part will be v, and that will be equal to root 2gy. Okay. The mass is in free fall, and when the free fall is through a height y, we know that the speed achieved is root 2gy. Correct. Now we can write v equal to dy by dt, or then we can also say that dy equal to v dt. So now if we take a small time interval dt, in time interval dt, some part of the chain will fall on the table. Okay, a small length dy of the chain will fall on the table and come to rest. Dy length of chain strikes with ground and comes to rest. Okay, mass of this element dm will be how much? Total mass by total length into length of the element dy. Simple. Okay, and if we talk about the change in momentum, so change in momentum of the element will be how much? So change in momentum will be mass into final velocity minus initial velocity. So final velocity when it comes to rest on the ground will be 0. Initial velocity is v. So change in momentum will be dm into v. Okay. Velocity is changing from v to 0. So change in velocity is v, and multiplied by mass gives you change in momentum. So this falling link will apply force. Force applied by this link or element or whatever you say will be how much? So change in momentum divided by time taken. Okay. In time interval dt, this much mass falls on the table and its momentum changes by this much amount. So the force applied by this mass will be how much? Change in momentum by time taken. Simple. So now let's just put the values. dm is how much? M by L into dy. So dm is M by L into dy by dt into v. And what is dy by dt? dy by dt is itself again equal to v. So what do we get? M by L into v into v. So basically force applied by falling mass, that is mass still in the air, is how much? M by L into v square. Now we just need to put the value of v and we get the answer. So v is how much? Root 2 gy. So this will be equal to M by L into 2 gy or 2 mgy by L. Okay. And what is the force applied by the mass already resting on the ground? Mgy by L. Force applied by the mass falling is how much? 2 mgy by L. So this is twice of this force. That's what the question is asking us. Correct. Prove that the falling part of the chain at any moment is twice as great as the force of pressure exerted by the part already resting on the table. So hence proved.